Actress Shilpa Shetty's husband and businessman Raj Kundra was arrested Monday for allegedly being a key conspirator in a case pertaining to the production and publishing of pornographic films through mobile apps. The allegations against Kundra involve forming a company to develop Hotshots, a mobile application allegedly used to publish porn, help manage and maintain it, supervising its functioning and monitoring dealing through WhatsApp groups, setting up another company to protect Hotshots videos for piracy and having suspiciously large global transfers in bank accounts. He was remanded to police custody Wednesday till 23rd of July. But what does Indian law say on pornography? In India, provisions of the Information Technology Act 2000, the Indian Penal Code, and the Protection of Child from Sexual Offences POCSO Act 2012 talk about pornography. In India, viewing sexually explicit material in private spaces is not illegal. The Supreme Court had also orally remarked back in July 2015 that is cannot stop an adult from exercising his fundamental right to personal liberty to watch porn within the privacy of his room. Constitutionally, any restriction on the exercise of free speech is required to strictly conform to any of the 8 grounds contained in Article 19(2) of the Constitution. In other words, a law can restrict freedom of speech and expression on these 8 grounds, which includes morality and decency. That porn websites violate morality and decency. The Department of Telecommunications of the central government had issued an order in July 2015 requiring internet service providers to ban 857 pornographic websites. The order was issued against the backdrop of the petition filed by an Indore-based lawyer calling for a ban on pornographic websites. However, a few days later, the government clarified that the ban was only temporary and was aimed especially at child pornography. Before the advent of technology, Section 292 of IPC exclusively dealt with sale, distribution, public exhibition or circulation of any obscene book, drawing, painting, etc. It says that any such material would be considered to be obscene if it is lascivious or appeals to the prurient interest, or if its effect such as to tend to deprave and corrupt a person who reads, sees or hears it. Section 293 of the IPC makes it illegal to sell, distribute, exhibit or circular obscene object to anyone under the age of 20 years and section 294 makes it a crime to do any obscene act or sing obscene songs in any public place. However, with pornographic material largely available in electronic form, the IT Act 2000 makes it illegal to publish or transmit obscene material or material containing sexually explicit acts in electronic form. Section 67 of Act makes it illegal to publish or transmit obscene material in electronic form. This material, it says, can be anything which is lascivious or appeals to the prurient interest, or if its effect is such as to tend to deprave and corrupt people who watch it, read, or hear it. Anybody who does this can be punished with a 3 years jail term along with 5 lakh as fine. Section 67A of IT Act provides the punishment for publishing or transmitting material containing sexually explicit act etc. in electronic form. Anyone who publishes or transmit or causes to be published or transmitted any sexually explicit material can be published with a jail term of 5 years along with rupees 10 lakh as fine. The law has also begun to recognize consent in this regard. For instance, section 66E of IT Act provides the punishment for violation of privacy. It provides for a punishment of 3 years or fine of a maximum of rupees 2 lakh for anyone who intentionally or knowingly captures, publishes, or transmits the image of a private area of any person without his or her consent, violating their privacy. Several amendments made to the IPC in 2013 also highlighted the importance of consent. For instance, Section 354A defines sexual harassment as showing pornography against the will of a woman. The Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act 1986 also prohibited indecent representation of women through advertisements or in publications, writing, paintings, figures, or in any other manner. When it comes to child pornography, it isn't just publication or transmission but also possession that is illegal under the law. Section 14 of POCSO Act 2012 makes it a crime to use a child or children for pornographic purposes, prescribing a punishment of at least 5-year jail term with fine. In case of a second or subsequent conviction, it provides for a minimum sentence of 7 years along with fine. Section 15 of POCSO Act also makes it illegal to store or possess child pornography for transmitting or propagating or displaying or distributing it in any manner. The only exception to this is storing or possessing pornographic material for reporting it to the authorities or for using it as evidence in court. Section 15 also provides for an enhanced punishment of 3 to 5 years imprisonment for anyone who stores or possesses child pornography for commercial purposes. Additionally, Section 67B of IT Act makes it punishable for anyone to publish or transmit material depicting children in sexually explicit acts in electronic form. So, within this provision, creating text or digital images or collecting, browsing, downloading, advertising, promoting, exchanging, or distributing any material that depicts children in obscene or indecent or sexually explicit manner is also prohibited. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.